Alright guys, just want to let you know what I'm doing here. You can see I'm at Route 113 in Silverdale. There's Bolton's. This is the place where I was hit. Here are the markings that the police put down. Here's where the motorcycle came to rest, and I was somewhere over there. I'm taking this stone from the site, and I'm going to leave it at the cross when we get there on the Camino.
This is significant place, the Iron Cross, Cruz de la Ferro. And so the tradition goes, you bring a stone from someplace significant. This one is from Rothrock, and leave it at the foot of the cross, symbolic of leaving your burdens behind and whatever other meaning you want to place on it. Some beautiful, beautiful things here. I think my little bit of Rothrock will be at home right there.
I miss you. Hey you, see I told you so. Hey you, I'm ready to go. Hey you, now you better show. Hey you, no time to be slow. I do think you're here. There's nothing to fear. Hey you, I'm with you.
Hey, so we are here at the Cruz Ferro, and as we've mentioned, it's a place where people often bring a stone, and I just laid down my little chunk of Route 113 asphalt at the foot of the cross. And you know, we've just been reflecting on this, and you know, I think forgiveness is obviously an essential thing for a Christian to be able to practice. And so I've forgiven Stephen, the guy who hit me in August of 2020. And I just prayed for him again as I was at the foot of the cross. But in laying down that chunk of stone, I'm almost reminded more of a direction that my friend and therapist, John, gave me. Amazing to know that you're in Spain biking the Camino, and it makes me jealous. But I'm happy for you. I'm also glad that you and your body and mind are doing exactly what you're doing. Processing another layer of your trauma and acceptance of this different body and mind that you're living in. Your vulnerability is your salvation. It's a way of acknowledging that yes, the accident was a great vulnerability, and your ongoing life from here on is also great vulnerability. And I think some of this is about the acceptance of this. Maybe some of this is more layers of forgiveness for Stephen, but I wonder if it isn't also the deepening awareness that you are now living a more connected and vulnerable life. It is good that you're staying connected with this hot mess that is showing up, Mike. It's also in the intensity of this kind of pain and heat that we are molded into the shape for the next phase of life. Not because you wanted it, but because it's what life brought you. This is now what you need to be and to do to live in your new life. May the time of the cross be all that you needed at the top of that hill, at the foot of that cross. I'm honored to share your adventure.
Thank you, John.
You know, I think somewhere earlier in my Christian walk, you know, I got some teaching, or maybe got this impression that once you forgive somebody, like it's gone, it's over with.
Yeah.
And yes, I don't hold this against him, but the process of the trauma and what you learn from it is going to be with me for all my life. And I'm going to be vulnerable and keep learning from that. And yeah, I want to end up more like Jesus through it. And yeah, I have regret that the accident has taken some major things from me physically. And yet, it is what has happened. And so I think that's where we all have to live. Not where we want to be, but where we are, and where we deal with new realities and grow and learn from those. So thanks, John Drescher Lehman, for your advice, and may you all learn in suffering. Thanks.